Welcome back to the channel, and yeah, I thought this was quite funny to show. So we're just setting up the Turbolamik and all the CAN bus data stream in Mark's car for the 8HP, and this tickled me a little bit actually. So Mike's sitting in the car, not only has he got one laptop, and he thought, yeah, two would be good, but over there is a third laptop. So we've got one connected to the Syvecs, one connected to the Turbolamik, and then one as documentation and stuff, so we can go through it all. So now the fun begins to make sure we can set up all the CAN bus data stream and get all the shifters working and get this gearbox working. Hopefully we can drive this one out today and put it on the dyno and actually start running the engine in. But this car's really nice, it all went together really well. So last little hurdle now, and then we can crack on, and I'll show you some videos on the dyno. What else is going on? Well, behind me we have got Rob, who is a new technician with us actually. He started at the beginning of the year. He's a 3-year master tech at Toyota, and then we pinched him. Really good guy, knows his stuff around Toyotas and Lexus cars, so he was a perfect addition to the company, and he's making really good progress, and you won't see this very often. We've got the boss getting his hands dirty. Are you winning?
Boost gauge troubles.
You got your hands dirty. It's all starting to work now.
Got my hands dirty.
Yeah. Quickly take you over to the machine shop. We've got Bailey. He is a youngster that joined us last year. He's actually been doing a pretty good job on all the prep work. You know, he's taking his time. We've taught him how to clean everything and blast it and basically prep it all up. Anyway, we'll walk into the workshop and have a look. Here he is, putting a little bit of a dust coat on an inlet manifold. This is for Andy's car. So he's just going to make sure that is all nice and shiny and black, and then he's been doing all of this all day. So we've got a nice primed cover, some parts for an engine that's going together at the moment, inlet manifold for a row hit, runners for I think Andy's engine, Jamie P's subframe stuff. So that has all been blasted, cleaned, etch primed, 2-packed, and all wrapped up, ready for the subframes to come back from powder coating. Some more covers that have been blasted and cleaned. All the baffles have been taken out, but as you can see, he's mastered them all up. Doing a good job there. Having fun?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, okay. And one thing you probably haven't seen yet is this creation. Over Christmas, I decided to build a CNC machine. So now we've got the ability to be able to machine parts up in-house. This just sets us apart from other people, basically. There's not many, you know, workshops where you've got your own CNC machine. It's all working. I've already made a load of parts already. Just need to build the cabinet around it now because it fires chips and swarf everywhere. But yeah, this is quite a cool addition. Every year we try and put another piece of kit into the workshop to improve our build quality of stuff. The machine there is basically so we can make one-off parts. When you try and have something CNC'd or machined, or you know, if I do the design work, it's that lead time, and it is just so handy to be able to do a design, do a tool path, machine the part up within an hour or a couple of hours, where if it was let's say we sent it off to a UK company, I'd do the design work, I'd then have to pay for them to do all the tool paths, and then I would have to wait for the lead time as well to get the part back. Now this just makes it so much easier, making our own parts on a lot of custom parts as well, which is really handy. That's pretty much for the workshop. For the machine shop, still pretty busy in here. There's actually only one other person that you haven't seen in this video, and that's Sam, and he's not here at the moment. He's at college because he's doing a master's degree, actually. Master's degree, Bailey? He's doing a master's degree, but he's with us for a couple of days a week, really learning the ropes. Very intelligent guy, and will be a nice addition to the family as well, if he decides to stay with us. But that's pretty much workshop for today. Let's do some more dyno stuff. let me know what you think of the 8 HP anyway, because it sounds phenomenal in there. The gear changes are nice and quick. They're smooth between the engagement. Mike is just making the tweaks, the real fine tweaks between the gear shifts, just to make sure it's like extra crisp. So this car's nearly done. It's been a long slog, this one, nearly 5 years. Mark hasn't driven the car for, so we've got to do some suspension adjustments and box it up, and then you can come and get it, and I'll probably do a review out on the road on this one as well. So just out in Mark's car with the 8 HP, and I've got to say, drives absolutely lovely. Mike's done an awesome job at setting this up, but it is really smooth between gear changes. It feels almost stock. Only thing about this car is it rubs on the rear wheel arches.
Yeah, like you're in comfort mode now, full auto.
I'm not going to push it that hard because it is wet, and although it's got traction control, I don't want to drive it hard yet. Also need to do a geo on this car because it doesn't feel very stable on the road, so that'll be one of the next jobs we do on it. Hopefully get it back to him as soon as possible. Here's the man, 2 laptops, doing his thing. He's done an awesome job. How have you found the box to map and control?
Yeah, not too bad. The Turbolamik does a really good job. I mean, I'm not really messing with how the gearbox is functioning per se, more how it's integrating to the rest of the car and
making sure the CAN bus data stream's good.
Yeah, and just managing the torque and the gear shifts, which is nice because I'm not having to map the gearbox as such. I'm just integrating it into the car, which is a much nicer job as opposed to starting from scratch and trying to get the gearbox to
do functions and to change gear.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a good experience. So far it's taken everything I've thrown at it, so yeah.
Gearbox is working well.
Yeah.
It's quiet as well inside the car.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, next thing is definitely alignment on this car. I have a feeling it's quite far out the way it kind of jiggles down the road. You hit a little bump and the back end kind of jiggles, so definitely alignment. Probably have to put a bit more rake on it as well because the rear wheels touch the arches, and that's no good when you got 650 horsepower when you want to go for it. I mean, the driveway test is always a good one, just pulling away over the speed bumps.
There's a small section where it goes lane there. We need to add some fuel there.
Yeah, a bit of a shout out to Turbolamik then, really, for doing a pretty good job on their control system, ECU. Yeah, I mean, guys, you've done an awesome job, and you've made these, older cars now almost have like a sequential gearbox. So we've got another one to do. So the next one's going to have a clutch pedal and like a sequential shifter. So that'll be a fun one to do. But yeah, having a clutch pedal, and then Mike's got what you got to do: trans brake and launch control.
Trans brake and launch control. We'll do on the next one. See how that reacts.
Is this car having trans brake and launch control, or?
I think it's technically there, but
just enabling it, and
yeah, it should technically work as is now, but I haven't even tested it. I don't know. I need to speak with the customer and see whether he's bothered about it really, because the life of the box and the clutches might take a bit of a hit if you are on the trans brake or the launch control.
But I've got no grumbles. It drives really nice. Gearbox feels great. So yeah, this might be a new.
This might be the future.
Yeah, it might be the new option. Take your old 4-speed out and end up fitting one of these. Anyway, get in contact if you want that done, and we're happy to help you out. And yeah, put these 8 HPs in. Keep going. Want to see how much power one can really hold. Need like 1,000 horsepower one, don't we? Really, to see
that'll
if
be the next test.
See if it clutches slip and stuff. This is like 550 wheel, So it's bang on money with this gearbox. But I'm sure at like 1,000 wheel and 900 foot-pounds, don't think it's going to hold it. I think it's literally just going to tear the box apart. But we will cross that bridge and I'll bring you along for that ride. So Turbolamik 8HP, awesome. Yeah, absolutely loving it. Can't wait to fit some more. And that is it from me from this video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.